Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative in Supreme Ruler Ultimate. And in previous episode we did win our war against Peru, and then we had a bit of a time skip here again. Well, we don't need to worry about elections anymore, but our economy is doing alright at the moment anyway. We're doing a fair bit of research and we should be getting quite a few things soon enough. We have gotten a bit forward in the space race. Although NASA seems to be, or the USA seems to be a bit ahead of us right now, but I think we can catch them up more or less soon enough. And then the reason why I brought you back in right now is because UK declared war on Ottoman Empire, and also New Zealand and Canada declared war on them. So that's going to be rather handy, or rather interesting to see how that evolves. But for the record, I have actually recorded these episodes once already, but I realized that I wasn't recording the right screen, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do these again. But what we are going to be doing ourselves in just a few moments, let's just unpause for a moment and get our troops moving. We'll be declaring war on Brazil and, you know, uniting the continent. It shouldn't take too long for us to do this. Let's actually get some troops down here ready to move out and capture that. Then we've got the troops down here that we're going to move in closer. We're not declaring the war quite yet, but we'll do that soon. And once those troops are in position, Right, I think it's time to declare the war. We got almost 100% war justification, so there shouldn't be a problem regarding that. Alright, let's move a little bit closer. I suppose we could utilize these to get to the side, so that should activate the garrison. There we go. And over here, we'll also send in some of these into the town. Then we've got another front down here. We'll need to do a crossing across over the river here to get to that, because we had the troops kind of on the wrong side of the river. And then down here, we can just send in some troops to get across there. Then another thing that we should probably be doing is sending our submarines. Now that we've got some down here, so I'm just going to send these over to there to start with. And then we got submarines. Do we have them down here, or did we already send them? That's planes that we have. Oh, right, that was the wings of Queen Bees. Okay, but I think we had some. Oh, right, did we send the submarines to here? Yeah, we sent the submarines here. Right, well, I'm going to send you down to Salvador first. Salvador first, and then I know that they have their main naval base down there, and they do have a navy, so we need to be a little bit careful. So we can't really send in transports over the northern coast there, which we did last time, accidentally. I mean, I thought they would be going around the south, but nope, they decided to go through Panama and all that. So we kind of had a bit of casualties there. Combat down here seems to be going rather well on both of the targets. I think you can start moving forward already, and these can start moving closer. We'll clean up this mess down here, hopefully rather quickly. Let's get the troops down here. And then down here we started the assault over the river, that's good. We took the town over here. How far do we have supplies? Not particularly far. So that's going to be an issue. But what we can do is we can... Oh, actually, let's make this into a battle group first, just so that it's going to be easier to keep track of them. And then we've got some tanks over here that we bought from the British long time ago, in a galaxy far away. They've got a little bit of troops down here that we could potentially send... Oh no, we don't have the supplies over here, so it's going to be a bit pointless. We might have the supplies through there. But I'll give them orders to move a bit north at least. And we've got some very experienced units there as well. This group, I'll just make them into a battle group, just anti-tank guns. Not necessarily all that useful in this war, but it's not too bad. Right, so the combat over here is going rather well. There we go, and we can get across the river there, and then we can get back across the river on our side. Lost a little bit of territory there because lack of supplies. These should be on the move. Let's actually go for fast speed. Going beyond that speed is just most likely not going to happen. There's so many troops moving about, because I'm pretty sure that the Germans are going to be sending help down here. The British are trying to capture this region. I have a feeling that they will manage to do it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of combat over there. I'm not entirely sure how much combat there's going to be down here in Palestine and Sinai and all that region. I mean, this is going to be a combat zone at some point, just don't know when exactly. And apparently, oh wow, that's a lot of Italian fleets here. Plus some British ships. Did our submarines get down here yet? Nope, they're still on the move. Didn't you go across the river? I thought I sent you across, but perhaps I didn't. Right, I'll just send you down there. Oh, and we activated the enemy infantry, so I'll just send in the troop, or infantry first. Or the Green Berets first, and then now we'll send in these. So they'll arrive relatively similar timing. We should be able to take the enemies out rather quickly. Over here they got quite sizable garrison, although there's 2 infantry units there. We may need to pull back one of the elite... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, elite forces, not elite guards. There's a bit of a difference there. Right, these can probably go into there. These can start moving north. What we'll need to do is we'll need to capture these over here, but this group, once they're done with capturing that, will move west and clear out those 2. Although these were elite forces, so they can't actually do a river crossing now that I think of it. Then we can utilize these troops to get to the next town here. Let's get the artillery over there. They'll be a little bit closer. These units can probably start moving into the forests. And we can clear out that garrison over there. Did we get the troops? They are within reach. I'm not entirely sure why the... Oh wow, that tank took a lot of damage there. Oh right, the artillery was trying to get in here, but... Okay, so we got this group still that can move in. There we go, this should break the enemy resistance. There we go. Go and capture that, so this area should flip sides soon enough. Right, so we've got the wireless network. That should give us another step closer towards the internet race. I believe... No, that's the World Wide Web. Wireless network, there we go. We got that one. We are close to reaching the 100%. Technically, you don't need to have everything for the 100%, oddly enough. Right, I suppose I could utilize these units. Yeah, no, I'll send them down that way. I'll send the artillery down that way as well, and Great Britain wants to buy some petroleum. Sure, I'll sell it. Now, we are currently losing a fair bit of money due to the fact that we are building a lot of railways right now, just so that we can move our troops a bit faster in the future. These should be good to go again. Send you over there. We can move our artillery a little bit closer. And these troops, I'll move down that way. Same with the artillery. Just so that we can take care of the pockets here. But the primary goal for us should be on the coastline here. As soon as we can take over most of this, if we can do it quickly enough, I'm pretty sure that they will give up. Or if not, then we'll just need to get over there. It's going to be probably a bit hard to determine if they'll actually surrender immediately or not. We do have a bit more troops heading from the west towards the coast here. I mean, we've got some of the troops already in here. Oh, right, they got a artillery over there. Not that that's a problem. I suppose I could send you down that way, and I'll send these Green Berets down that way as well. We've got some AA guns that we don't really need over there. We'll send this group into the town. We'll move the IF2s away, and then start using some of these Green Berets to start pushing towards there. Right, so where's the combat going? Over there. Oh, right. Didn't even give them support there. That was a mistake. They may need to rest for a little while. These troops, why don't you go in there? You can probably go down this way and capture the town here. May take a little bit of casualties, but I think we'll be okay in the long run. Those can start moving down there. Wait, where are you heading? Oh, down there, okay. Let's get the artillery within reach of that and start moving the infantry in. Once they're within reach, we'll send these to actually capture the city. It's just because they have different speeds, you need to kind of time so that they start fighting more or less the same time. But once they do start firing, it goes fairly quickly. Get that there, we can get the infantry down here. This can probably rest there for a day or two. Got the AA guns over here, just gonna keep moving them alongside, not that we are probably gonna need them in this... Oh! Hello, there was an enemy ship here. Interesting. Did our submarines arrive down this way yet? Yes, they did. Okay, well, it's time to send you over there. And we can start sinking any ships that go there. Right, you are getting close, so I think it's time for us to move here. Send you in there already, as soon as you are basically in the province. We'll send these in, because these did take a bit of beating in the previous city. Okay, now they're going down, and you can move into the city itself. There we go, and move these across here. Now, once we've taken these... Oh, Ottoman Straits have surrendered. Well, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. So that means that, yeah, the British have taken this area here. There's still some garrisons over here that are shooting at British ships. Mostly merchant marines, so they're transporting troops back and forth. Is there... Oh, the Germans have arrived here. A lot of engineers. Oh, and there are some tanks here as well, E50s. Okay, so this is probably going to be a bit of a stalemate here. Of course, both sides are going to have a massive amount of troops, no doubt. Right, but let's get back to our war, because that's something that we need to focus on a bit more than the things that are going around there. We do have this group over here, and then we got the artillery group down here that we can utilize. So we'll... Actually, no, we'll need to get further north, because there's the supplies. If we have a look at the supply map mode, there's a little bit of supplies there. There is technically supplies over here now. Just not a lot. These groups, I'll send you down to... Where did we have a barracks? Over there. So they can repair a little bit. You are still on the move. These are not quite fully healed, but they should be good enough to keep on fighting. Actually, we can probably do a landing across here to get the industrial complex there. Now that I think of it. Just gonna send these 4 in. The last one will stay there as a last effort reserve. I don't think we'll need them. Not today. That's a lot of garrisons though, so we may need to pull back some of these foxholes. I'll pull you back. Send you down there. In the meanwhile, you should be good to go into that city there. It may take a little bit of casualties, but I'm okay with that. Right, foxholes, get into that city. That combat is actually going relatively well. I mean, we get a little bit of defensive bonus from the forest, so that should help. And those are going to go around to capture that one. We're going to move in the artillery within reach. I'll send this... Well, I'll send that unit into the town there. This group can probably start getting closer and closer to the industrial complex there. I suppose we could send in the artillery over here to give a bit of a hand. Then we've got some troops over here that we should probably just send down this way, quite frankly, because that is where we'll need most of our troops soon enough. These troops, send them down there. We're going to move in the artillery within reach of that, and we should be able to capture that relatively easy. Right, artillery is slowly approaching there. How is the situation over here? So we've got these troops probably ready to move in. Those I'll let be in there for the time being. I'll move the artillery over there, so they'll be within reach. We're going to move the AA guns a little bit closer. But yeah, once we capture these two, we need to go around the river, most likely. Like, the Green Berets can get a crossing through there, but it's just, there's not going to be supply spreading in there, so we need to go around. And we're going to go and clear out that one first. Okay, so you are already going in there. These can do the landing through there. You can do the landing over there. I'll send these to actually assist with that. Foxholes probably cannot... Yeah, they can't get across the river, but that's alright. Our troops over here should be doing fairly well. Did we already destroy the garrison? Oh yeah, we did. It may take some time to actually get into the city there. Same over here, that's still going to take some time. Foxholes, well, I'll let them be there for the time being. Did we... We got the supplies over there. Let's move in this group down here to provide some supply coverage. Or rather, make sure that we don't lose control of land. And we got a group of Green Berets down here, which we can probably send in to capture that village. And there's going to be a little bit places around here that we might be able to capture, especially like once we capture this, we will be able to reach that. Because it's a lot of open area. And all that sort of stuff, but capturing all of that will take some time. But we got plenty of time, so I'm not too worried about that. These are getting closer and closer to there. Let's get the artillery within reach down here. British Kuwait has surrendered. So both of the sides of the war have lost one country so far. Okay, slowly but surely they're getting in. We've got plenty of artillery assistance here though, so we can probably move into the forest without taking too much casualties. Wait, no, these are not within reach. That's easy to fix though. Okay, I didn't take all that much damage. Let's start moving these troops. Well, we'll take that one. Do we have the... So we captured that. We can send you across the river, or around the river rather. We can leave this artillery group down here. Did we... We didn't actually attack here yet. I think it's time to do that though. So send you down there. And just a little bit longer. Payments overdue. Oh, Great Britain is unable to pay us. There we go, and slowly but surely... Well, actually, it wasn't even all that slow, if I'm quite frank here. But yeah, we captured that. One more over here, then we need to go across, or around the river, rather. Over here, we're also going around. I think we're going to send in the foxholes down here to assist on that side. We got plenty of Green Berets down here, which can take... Well, there's only one place to take over, so we'll send you down that way. This group is already going... Oh, it's going to the reinforcements that we sent up there. We do have the groups down here, which are gathering up. I'll send these around down there. And you can probably move there. I'll send the Green Berets down closer already. Once again, we'll try to time this in a way that... Because these are not good at city combat, but they are good for providing a bit of extra firepower in the combat. Like, they'll take a lot of damage from the enemy. Right, now that we've captured that, I will send you down that way. Same with you. And you. Probably you as well. Right, so we've got submarines here. I suppose I could move them a little bit closer down that way. Oh, and we... Research breakthrough. Commercial holograms. And diplomatic offer. USA wants to buy some rubber. Sure enough. Let's have a look at the research queue over here. So we got some things that we're still researching, but not all that many, if you ask me. Can we... Ooh, we're gonna get the Scorpions. Sure, I'll do that. And then there's the Windchild. I mean, they're not necessarily all that great combat units, but it's just some things that we can research. Oh, actually, is there the helicopters? No, we don't have the air thingy quite yet. We'll get that in a week, though, so that should be alright. We do have most of our research expenditures almost at full percent. Or full funding, so at least doing a fair bit of research. Right, you are getting closer and closer. Get you down there. Oh, I didn't realise that we were just bypassing this and fighting. You were trying to get in there, so I'll just send you through there directly. We've got these two groups. Start moving them a little bit closer to the city here. Get the artillery down there within reach, and that's going to be the last one in this pocket. There's still this pocket over here, which is going to be a bit of a nuisance to clean up. Mostly because there's not going to be a lot of supplies in the region. And that is going to be potentially an issue. Okay, a little bit closer there. We're going to get the artillery over there with the supply trucks. Ah, we got a research center online. Good. And that should lower the expenditures that we have for a few moments. Or we don't use as much on construction, rather, from now on. Or for the time being. You guys have been repaired, so I can send you up north to the next setup. I mean, I suppose I could utilize you down here. There's a lot of open area and it should be perfectly fine terrain. Okay, now we're losing only 2 million per day. I mean, warfare tends to be a bit expensive at times. Oh, the submarines are down there. Did we? We did send the submarines here, and they've probably sank something already. So that's good. I don't think the enemies have a lot of things that can actually, you know, stop us from doing that. Let's get the troops down there. Should be alright though. Okay. Britain wants to buy some more petroleum. Foxhole is going to go and capture that. I'll send the elite forces down here so we can start using them on there. I suppose the Foxholes might be going down that way as well. I'll send the artillery group over there as well. Yeah, there's a fair bit of towns over here that we want to capture. Speaking of which, let's send you down that way. Time to send these in. And capture that. We can send in the artillery group down here. Probably down there, actually. Okay, and the enemies are getting defeated rather quickly. Good. Send this group. I think we need a bit more artillery down here. So I'll send you there. But yeah, from here, there's a few crossings over here that we can take. And then, once we clean up all of this, it's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm pretty sure that if we do it quickly enough, there's not going to be a lot of resistance left. Slowly getting some units down here, I think. Is it everything? We've got some units down here that we haven't moved in, so I'll just move these to thereabouts. Research breakthrough. We got the Air Force Production 65. That's good, because that's going to unlock some more research. First of all, we can get the modern helicopter, missile improvements, and modern aircraft designs, and then we can get the hoplite. I believe the whip as well. And then there's actually none of these are, or none of the transports are things that we can actually start researching yet. But that's fine. Okay, so now that we got all of that sorted out, we're still waiting for some troops to arrive here. We got the APCs already down here. The Green Berets are trying to go around, but that may take some time. I mean, we do have supplies in there. It's just they need to rest for a while. Alright, so that's the artillery moving out. We've got these two groups. We can move back all up north down there. And we still need to clean up the pocket on here. I suppose, well, we don't have the supplies, but we can probably try to get across. No, I'll send you down that way as well. You can do the crossing relatively quickly. Provide a bit of extra firepower. Once we've captured this, most of this should switch hands. Not necessarily everything, because we don't have the necessary supplies. There we go, we captured that. So some of it will stay in their hands, unfortunately. Although, what we can do is we can utilize this group to clean up the mess that is left behind. We'll just moving the infantry out. So we did capture that. There's not really the point going into the jungles, because, yeah, there's just not any point in that, doing that. Or not much point anyway. Alright, let's get in some troops down here and start cleaning up some of the villages over there while we wait for the reinforcements for the northern area, or the coastal areas here. It may take some time, but might as well utilize time doing other things. Okay, let's move in this artillery group down there. Because we do have an artillery group down here that can already fire upon that one. Okay, the elite forces down there. We can probably get the foxholes down there. Well, we may have a bit of an overkill here. Let's just do it with 2 groups. One of which is the tanks. And then, of course, the artillery. I mean, I suppose we can send in the foxholes down to, in fact, capture it. There we go, that was rather quick. But with that, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like us and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.